วันนี้ไปอ่านหนังสือกันดาวไปด้วยกันดิ
ไม่อ่ะเรามีงานต้องทำอ่ะ
โอ้โหร้อนยังไงมึงจะไม่รับขนาดนี้เลย
เมื่อก่อนมึงทำจะอย่างนั้นเลยแค่มึงเจอพี่โจโชคดีบุญหัวมึงเฉยเฮ้ยนี่หัวมึงนี่แหละตอนเนี้ย
ครับโอ้ยเลิกอย่างนั้นน่ะ
เกี่ยวอะไรกับมึง
เอาดูดิน้องจะเบียดออกไปหอนดูด้วยงกอะไรเนี่ยโอ้เชดนี่มันรูปพระอาทิตย์เหรอนี่มันท้องฟ้าของน้องฝุ่นปะครับเนี่ย
โอ้ยนอนพอเล่นใหญ่เกิน
แล้วมึงจะขาดกูทำไม
ก็มึงทำตัวดิ
มึงกลัวเราเล่นกันเถอะเดี๋ยวพี่ขอมาเห็น
เล่นกินเลยอ่ะเราผู้ชายจะมาแล้วว่าได้อีกเอาไปแบบเข้าไปไม่มีบทเลยนะมึงอ่ะบทเข้าไปมึงอย่าเริ่มเลย
นะก็ไม่ใช่ไปพี่กิฟต์ดีครับบายครับเดี๋ยวพรุ่งนี้มาขอคูปองหน่อย
แต่ร้านฉันจะหมดอยู่แล้ว
Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Rocks Entertainment. Today we are talking about the new episode of Fourever You Part 2 episode TheSky Episode 6. Some love are silent storms, some words remain unspoken, yet every glance, every hesitation tell a story louder than what every quote. The episode began with the soft hum of rain against the window, each droplet reflecting the unresolved tension between Tyne and Joe. From the very first frame, the audience can feel the heaviness in the air, aware that no causal conversation could left. The camera lingered on the Tyne face, capturing the faint twitch at the corner of his lips. The tension in his jaw, a man trying desperately to maintain composure while cause breathe inside. Every gesture, every blank seemed calculated, as if he feared that no unguarded second could unravel the delicate berry he has bound around his heart. Meanwhile, Jew eye betray everything Tiny refused to show. They are full of longing, unspoken question, and subtle pain that trifle beneath a surface of forced calm. Unlike Tyne, Jew cannot hide his heart is an open book. In the chapter he wished the erase or written in the slight tremble of his hand. The fuse before he speaks and the hesitant we have approached Tyne, he point silently for a connection that has been fading over time. The first interaction in this episode is quiet, almost painfully so. Both are in the same room, yet there is a keen one of one left unsaid. The camera alternate between close of their face and long shot that emphasize the distance, then try to ignore. Jew break the silence fast, his voice soft yet deliberate. Jew, you need to talk, you don't, you think? Tyne, over Curtis, respond with controlled detachment. Tyne, about what? It's a question that hides 1,000 fears, as the of a man who knows that if he speaks, the floodgate of emotion will open, and he is not ready to draw yet. Jew senses immediately he doesn't push aggressive, instead he laying with the patient, letting the weight of his presence speak louder than any word could. Jew, about us. The word layers between a theme like a fragile bridge suspended over a chasm. It carries loud longing and the silent plea for acknowledgement, yet Tyne remains unmoved. Through his eyes, which beneath the surface, he shifted his gaze, momentarily looking out the window at the rain. The world outside seemed endless, much like a distance growing silently between them. The rain became a character itself in this episode, a witness to feeling that cannot be unspoken as droplets slide down the glass, each one mirror a fragment of memory, moment of laughter, plating, touching a dream that Tyne and G time though now feel impossibly distant. The soundtrack is minimal, letting the natural sound of rain dominate, creating the intimate space for the audience to feel the tension in the room. Jew finally approached, his voice stretched with vulnerability. Jew Tyne, if we just pretend nothing happened, Will it make it easier? Tyne doesn't answer immediately. He knows the truth, and that question it is about pretending that difficult, but the realization that their bond has pride, every choice they make now seems to pull them further apart, to push them closer. And the stakes are no longer just about feeling, they are about survival, about fear, and about the unbearable weight of regret. The episode was skillfully viewed and the flashback to remind viewer why Tyne and Jew bond is so fragile yet unbreakable. A feeling scene of them lotting under a setting sun, playful arguments over tribal matter, and sheer secret under the night sky flash quickly. Just a force against the current tension, these memories are bittersweet. They remind both the character and the audience of what has been lost and what is still at stake. Jew eye soften in their recall these moments. The pain of their destiny is sharper now because he remembers every smile, every touch, every promise that went unfulfilled. He reached out instantly and for a fleeting moment. The gap between them narrowed, but Tyne always curious instantly pulled back, not out of malice but out of fear. He fears that acknowledgement, the deep of his feeling, will leave him unaware and cannot handle. The heart of this episode resolved around hesitation and unspoken joy. Jew want to fight, to break down the wall. Tyne as well. Every glance, every brush of hand he lowered unspoken. Do you feel the same? Do you care? Tyne, on the other hand, is breaking the internal war. His mind screams to reach out, to close the distance, but his past mistake and fear of loss hold him back. He is a man torn between the comfort of silence and the danger of the confessions. The episode brilliance lies in its restraint. It does not rely on dramatic confession or over-the-top gesture. Instead, it trusts the audience to feel the weight of silence and drop subtle expression and to empathize with the quiet torment of two hearts struggling to reconnect. Every frame, every drop of rain, every piece of dialogue is designed to maximize emotional impact. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.